Rick Randall is also a part of our Circle of Trusted Professionals, and he does specializing with estate planning. We have really worked with Rick and really gotten to know his process of estate planning, which is above and beyond what I've seen with any other attorney. So it is our pleasure that Rick is coming to the Farm Finance Conference in Nashville. And if you want to really hear about what you need for estate planning, you are going to want to attend, and you're going to want to really pay attention to this part of the conference. So I just want Rick to share with us a little bit about what are you gonna let us know at the Farm Finance Conference?
Well, I think, Mary Jo, most things will be general estate planning. And so we would cover things like what if somebody would fall ill. We'll cover disability planning, healthcare decisions, and things like that. I find that people don't usually have much of a chance to think about that. And in my experience with farmers, that sometimes is a little bit murky on what happens to everything if there's an illness. And of course, that's a lot of things that you and I would coordinate together in terms of the finances and then the legal documentation as well. And so that'll be one of the topics. Some of it will dovetail with what my partner Greg Gentry will cover when you use the entity planning that he's going to talk about. One of the things that he didn't stress because he left for me is the transfer of the control. And so you want to do that for the tax and asset protection reasons. Don't focus on that, but also you can control, the famous keep the family farm in the family. And so that is a favorable way to do that. So we'll have a little bit on that. I think he may cover more than I do, but by hearing both presentations, I think you'll have a full picture. And then a little bit just about how you can have asset protection just on your other assets, not just the entities, not just the things in there, but financial assets as well. How you can use trust to handle that too. So if you're ill, one reason to have a trust and have it well planned. If you never fall ill, but there's a death, then the heirs are going to benefit from having good estate planning. So we'll look at kind of starting today and just move through the spectrum of life and let everybody know what kind of options there are and how that would help.
Okay, awesome. And what are they going to benefit from listening to you and your process when they come to the conference?
Well, I think the distinguishing thing for us you touched on is that it is a process, and so it's a lifelong process where most people do nothing. So if you do a document, you're actually ahead of the curve. About a third of people ever even do a document. And then for us, our statistics are that it's almost 2 decades before they ever get another look at those documents. So
wow.
The ones that we review, people got them when the kids were small, and they're telling us about where they've moved to and what jobs they're in and all that kind of stuff. And so this is a process that keeps us on top of changing rules, changing regulations, changing court cases and things like that. So we get back together on a regular scheduled basis and coordinate with you as the advisor. So I think that people will probably walk away with that being the biggest difference, that they're always knowing that the plan is in workable shape whenever disability or death strikes.
Okay, I love that you guys specialize in what you do, and you're not just saying, oh, I can do this, but it's what you do. And that is exactly what we need to have those estate plans done correctly. I've seen so many of them that are done, but they're not done correctly, and so we're losing the family farm anyway. So I'm super excited.
Careful. Greg is chafing because we can't say that we're specialists, and I'm smiling because it's all I do. But from an ethical standpoint, Greg's taking all these bar exams, and ethically you have to say we concentrate on it.
Okay, great. Good to know. I'm always put in my place when I talk to the attorneys, so it's good to know.
So if you're worried about that, that's about as much fun as we have.
Okay, awesome. Well, if you are thinking about coming to the Farm Finance Conference, please click below. Get your tickets. We only have spots for 100 people, And again, you're going to have access to Greg and Rick equally. Make sure that, you can run things by them. You'll coordinate times to maybe after the conference talk to them. So I really, really hope to see you guys there. The information that we're going to share at this Farm Finance Conference is just invaluable. So again, $199 a person, which is an absolute steal. 2-day conference in Nashville. If you have questions, give us a call and let us know. Otherwise, we hope to see you there. Thank you, Rick.
Look forward to it.